Okay. Let's clean this fire station. Okay. First things first. We have the Prime Vista. What I want to do is see, especially for the fire station. Yeah, the Prime Vista. I'm gonna have 90 stars for that. So we own the second strongest power washer. See if we have all the equipment we need for it. Pretty much. Yeah, we have all the equipment for it. Okay. Alright, the best strategy I could do is just to clean the first floor. And then just kind of do a walk around. See what all I need to do. Clean the first floor. We also have that fire practice tower thingy. Drill tower. So we'll clean that. Then we'll start cleaning, well, first floor and then second floor. And then we'll clean the, pretty much the fire tower. Drill tower. Alright, we'll clean this corner and go counterclockwise. That's the plan. Clean those really weird angles first. It's actually cleaning a lot faster than I thought. I thought I had to struggle with the grime and all that, but not today. So I didn't know how long the power station will, I don't know, cost me. Doesn't seem like it's gonna take as long as I thought it was. So the fire station is a pretty big job. You have to clean the whole entire fire station building, and on top of that, clean its drill tower. There we go. Alright, let's make sure all that's clean. The light, door. Cool. There's rust on that. Let's see. All right, all rust clean. I got some harder grime on that. Alright, so this is the same wall. Trying to figure out what to clean on this light. There we go. Alright. Sweet. Yeah, it's already looking a lot cleaner. But the roof, though, is going to be the thing that halts me from being very positive about the clean, though. There it goes. It's like I'm not leaving until that spotlight's clean. Nice. And there's that. All right. I'm just gonna make sure this little piping wasn't separated. It seemed like the whole entire thing was pretty much one little unit. All right. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. That was easy. That's another side of the building clean. And more. This is like a big old door frame. Do. I think the one that's probably going to take the longest is the tower. Mainly because of how awkwardly tall it is, but also the inside is going to have a lot to clean. Let's see. Yeah, just mainly rust. Mainly rust it is. Sweet. 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 Ding. Looks like I have to clean the second floor, kinda, with this side of the building. Kind of. Clean the second floor. All right. And that's clean. Sweet. 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 I think this side's going to be a tad bit awkward to clean. I think I have a plan on how to clean this like 100% properly. I think this works for now. All right. These little vents are tough to clean, man. There we go. Boop, boop. Try and clean the trim. I think in order to clean that properly, I'm gonna have to go on the second story and kind of get my feet dirty. Big old window. Well, I think if anything, by the time I'm able to get the next power washer, I'll definitely have the money. Ding. Clean that though. Maybe try and clean the side areas. So that way while I'm up there, I'm not cleaning it in such an awkward angle. Thing is, I won't be able to clean everything like 100%. So I don't think I'm able to clean the frame. Nah, I'm not able to. That's alright. If anything, I need to clean this. Clean the frame of it, but I didn't clean the actual damn thing. Okay, cool. Let's set that office wall's almost clean. Alright, now I think I need to get up there. Gotta figure out how I'm cleaning it, probably from top to bottom, so the best, well, I want to clean this awkward area first. All the awkward areas clean like right away. Ooh, that's a lot of dirt. Just kind of built up on it. So office overhang. I wonder if that overstretches to like the corners. And that's why it's not quite clean. I'm gonna make sure. I wonder how big this thing is. Yeah, okay. I see what I need to do. I need to get to the other side. I do this. And I need to clean the... Oop. I know I should be able to walk right on this. Even though it's not supposed to be supporting human weight. No one's gonna know. I'm also just cleaning everything else. Nice. Sweet. Alright, the whole entire side is clean and I need things that wrap around to it. Well, as well. Get up on there. Get up on that thing. Now I just need to clean the roof. And once the roof is clean, most likely the whole building will be clean, and then all I have to do is let's clean that tower. Oh boy. Let's first try and get some coffee. Yeah, it's going a lot faster than I thought it was going to. Which I'm really happy. I'm really happy it's going a hell of a lot faster than I thought it was going to. So I was really worried to start the fire station because, like, man, this is going to be one of those full stream jobs. But clearly I could probably do like 1 or 2 more after this, maybe even more, depending on what jobs they give me after the fire station. Alright. Well, without further ado, I am gonna have to clean the weird... Oh no! Alright, I might have to, before I clean that, let's see if I can get a good angle on, I don't know, this. Even though it's not the greatest, still not the greatest angle. Let's try and clean the awkward outside. Yeah, because if I clean this outside, cleaning the rest of it's not going to be an issue. So that, I think, pretty much adds up to the total. Alright. Any other awkward angles? That should clean. I think this one's been, yeah, it's been clean. So I just need to clean the actual top of the roof. Some say this is a fire station. I say it's a Domino's. Hey, I'm trying to figure out what the hell I'm looking at here. Oh, there's a weird inside nook in the roof. That's a weird roof. Oh, that's so weird. I'm gonna have to clean the inside of that. I'm gonna clean the inside of this before I move on. That is very awkward to clean. It feels awkward, as I should say. It's like, what the hell? Okay, clean the trimming. Does it mean it's 100% safe? That's just awkward. It's such an awkward thing to clean. Alright, office cladding. It's almost clean. Alright, that's clean. Clean that ladder too. I think the ladder has some rust. Sweet. Sweet. Okay, so that wall topper is separate. I have one corner and another corner of the wall topper. Alright, brick by brick. Yep. So you should be able to clean all this by standing on here. Don't think I have to be too close to it. That's gonna be the cleanest roof this city's ever seen. New job available. I think you pretty much get new jobs after every star you get, which is nice. Right. Let's clean the rest of the top of this. It wasn't fully cleaned 100% properly. Just making sure. Most likely to clean the rest of the topper though. I have to clean from this angle. There we go. Alright, the ladder's gonna bug me if I don't clean it right away. Okay, ladder, hide your secrets. I see how it is. There we go. Alright, no more secrets for the ladder. Just making sure I'm cleaning this thoroughly. Sweet. Sweet. All right. And this wall. Rah. almost clean. And clean. I have to clean the edges first before I get to that. I'm gonna try and clean this thing first. I'm gonna do some parkour. Oh, no wait. For some reason, my character does not want to move fast enough. Oh, never mind. Fine, I'll get the ladder. Sweet. Alright, now I just need to clean the outside of it. I'm gonna move this out of the way so it doesn't get in the way of cleaning. There's a lot of rust on this. Holy crap. Okay. This might take a while since there's so much rust. Oh, nice. Maybe not as long as I thought it was going to. No use. Oh, thank God there's not rust on every single side of that. Thank you. Sweet. Alright, that part of the building is clean. Now I just need to clean this whole roof and trimming. We'll be done. At least for the building. So I'll try and clean the trimming first. That'd probably be a lot easier if I clean it this angle. Instead of up and down and up and down and up and down. Uh-oh. It has awkward angles. At least I can clean it easily in a way. Do whoop. Alright. Oh, nice. There's still a lot of gunk on that, and it just kind of cleared it out. Fantastic. Alright, now let's clean the rest of this trimming. Most likely I'm gonna have to clean underneath that. So let's be honest, they're gonna be nitpicky about it. It's okay, you didn't clean underneath the nails. How didn't you clean underneath it? It's like I didn't want to. Oh, nice. Alright. Last of the trim. Ooh, they make that real awkward. Okay, that wall's clean, trim's clean. All right, now it's just the garage roof. Not looking forward to cleaning this because it's, well, it's a flat surface, but I'm at a very awkward angle to clean it. Mainly standing on it. All right, let's start somewhere. So we'll start, well, if I can jump. There we go. Start here. And the nice thing about the roof is that it's, you know, separated in kind of squares. So you can kind of keep a mental note of what row you're on and everything. It's kind of nice. Try and clean 2 rows at a time. Yeah, I think 2 rows at a time will suffice. All right. That part. Let's clean these rows. So much grime. Right. I think for areas near the trimming, clean the 2 rows near it. So that way I don't have to worry about having to clean from a different angle all the time. If that makes any sense. Let's just kind of make sure the rest of the floor is clean. All right, that's good. Alright, clean this. And the block next to it. Row. Please. Alright, back to it. Hey, Hyper. Sorry, I'm being a little quiet because I'm deep in my thoughts right now. I got an early birthday gift last night. Hell yeah, dude. Oh, no, it's nothing bad. Just deep in my thoughts. Like, kind of daydreaming in a way. It's nothing bad or anything like that. Then I'm always, like, hypnotized by this game. This game has a hypnotizing, like, what do you call it? I guess effect. Yeah, new baby is very soon. It's gonna be this month. We don't know what actual day. It could either come today, it could be here on Christmas Day. Who knows? That's just how babies work. It could be even in January. It could be a late baby. But it'll probably be like, if it's in January, it's gonna be like January 1st or 2nd. You're born left. That's crazy. Oh, it's your birthday. Hey, who knows? Always feel a little sad for people that are born right on Christmas because they have to celebrate their birthday and Christmas on the same day. And it's like, oh man, it must suck. I mean, it's cool because, you know, it's easier for the parents and everything, but at the same time. Oh, cool. She knows what to get you. She's a keeper. You gonna stream it today? Cool, dude. Yeah, I think when it comes to continuing Final Fantasy. I'm gonna try and either continue it. I'm kind of hoping later, like late tonight, or just do a stream tomorrow. It's gonna be a rough stream tomorrow because Laura's gonna be here. I think the midwife is visiting the house tomorrow as well, so I might have to do the stream after the midwife kind of comes to the house. Yeah, because I'm probably not gonna stream until that's all done. I gotta ask Laura like what time the midwife is coming to the house. Let's see. Oh, okay. So I guess your past roommate tried to use material that it wasn't made, for the 3D printer, kind of fucked it all up. Yeah, that's why some people shouldn't be using certain things. Hopefully the 3D printers are good. What type of 3D printer do you have? Do you have like a midline or a kind of a beginner's 3D printer? Kind of like a small to mid-size. What type of material does your 3D printer use anyway? Is it just a regular silica kind of material? I have a bamboo lab. You ones. Really good. Use this filament. Alright, I'm going to put the ladder. I'm just going to put it right there. And I'm going to put the scaffolding here so I can get ready to clean this big ass tower. And after I'm done with the tower, that is it for the fire station. So the tower itself is equal to 5 stars. I mean, no, last 2 stars. I don't want to be like that one girl that was playing this game where she was like cleaning up part of like a building and all that. She kept trying to clean. She didn't notice it was the shadow of like, I don't know, probably the scaffolding or something like that. And she kept cleaning and cleaning and cleaning. It's like, why isn't this cleaning? It's like, don't you know you have this button? It's like, it's probably just a shadow. So it's like, it's really funny seeing some people like trying to clean something that they think is a stain, and really it's just the shadow of like an object in the foreground. All right. I always kind of like, the only reason why I would probably want to get into 3D printing is if I got into 3D art. If I did get into 3D art and I started sculpting and everything, actually making my own 3D models, then that's when I would probably get into 3D printing. So I would probably make my own characters. I would probably make their own, like, you know, textures and everything like that. And that's when I would get into it. But since I'm not a 3D artist, I have no reason to get a 3D printer. I mean, there's a lot of people that aren't 3D artists that have 3D printers, though, for other reasons. During research, it's one of the best ones and easy to use for beginners. As I say, don't ever get a like mid to top line 3D printer, because if you if you never used one, that's a lot of money to spend. Yeah. Here's the thing. You can get a pretty reliable 3D art program. And I forgot what ones are really good, but pretty much just kind of look up like maybe like what indie developers use for their games. Try not to use the programs that, you know, AAA developers use to make their 3D models, because that might be expensive, who knows. But yeah, Blender's a good one. I think Blender, a lot of indie developers do use that for at least 3D models, and then they import the model into the engine that they're using, depending on the engine. Because they'll use a different program to make the 3D model, and then they'll like pretty much navigate that model to the engine itself, which is always nice. All right, so this door frame, I have a feeling is all right, it's tower frame, which okay, it's all clean. Oh yeah, like something like that's always going to be overwhelming. Like when I was going to get into 2D digital art, I was actually kind of nervous because like it's like, one, how is it going to feel to draw on a surface that doesn't really give you the feedback that you're used to being give, like paper, for instance, paper and pen, or paper and acrylic or something like that. And you don't get that feedback when you're doing 2D art on a tablet or a Wacom. So when you're doing it on a tablet or Wacom, you get a totally smooth and very hard feedback. And that was very weird and kind of difficult to get into at first. But once I did like, I don't know, 10 pieces on the tablet and all that, I don't really see myself going back to like, you know, paper and pencil or paper and water, you know, just a canvas and watercolor. I don't really see myself going back to that. One, it's cheaper just to do it digitally because it doesn't cost me material. If anything, it's for that saving of the money. I save a lot of money doing my art digitally. It's like, thank God. I save so much money. Because you don't know how much money it costs a person to do watercolor and to do art for like a whole month straight. And also getting canvases. Canvases, they're not like super, super expensive, but it just depends on the size of the canvas. But yeah, the bigger the canvas, of course it's going to be more expensive. Why wouldn't it be? All right, time for the... I have the long extension. Isn't there like a super long extension I can get? Let's double check. I know there is. I know for at least, because there's a long extension and there's a prolong extension. 1 second. Extension. There might only just be long extensions. I thought there was like another extension that eventually gets unlocked. A Yu-Gi-Oh and all that's a totally different skill set. Uses totally different part of your brain. But you got a point. There's a nice little point there. As long as you know how to learn, and that's the whole, that should be the whole point in schools in general, is teachers are just trying to teach you how to learn to begin with. Once you know that, you should be able to learn anything afterwards. It might, you know, certain things this might take longer to learn. But, I don't know, in the long run, should be able to do anything in the future. As long as you have the materials to do so. We'll try and clean this crevice. That's gonna bother me. It's weird, it's hard to clean. Alright, I am going to swap extensions, short extension. And I think what makes this tower so frustrating to clean, it's not just because of how tall it is, but I think a lot of stuff that's connected to the outside, you have to clean the inside parts of it to make it ding. So you're constantly like questioning yourself. It's like, am I cleaning this? I don't know. I feel like I should be cleaning this. But due to the fact I'm not getting that ding, it's kind of hard to say. Or at least I get a ding with that. That's nice. That's very nice. Love hearing that ching. It's pretty much what it is. It's just a higher pitch. Yeah, baby. Alright, let's get that long extension. Yeah, this is where the scaffolding will come into play, though. There we go. Yeah, I'm gonna have to use the scaffolding on at least the second tier. Just gotta remember what parts, what places are dirty. Do 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 do. Speaking of art, I haven't done art in a while. I think ever since I worked on this avatar that you guys see, that's probably the last time I've done art. So, if for some reason I can't stream tomorrow, I'll probably just work on some more art pieces. I might try and start on another pointillism piece, though. Which will take me quite some time. I have to tell Laura to get some more buffalo trace. It's like, hey, can you give me some more alcohol? So I tend not to like working on pointillism pieces unless I have a little bit of the adult juice. I haven't drank a drop of alcohol in a while, which is a good thing. That means my liver is thanking me. It's like, thank you for not putting alcohol in me, Sugoi. There we go. Ding. Okay. For my sanity, I'm going to grab this, I'm gonna rotate it to, let's see, kind of match the angle. Don't put it too close, but put it close enough to where I can, yeah, it's a good distance. Kinda is, might be a little too far. Actually, I'm gonna move a little bit closer. There you go. Try and clean all of the outside of this tower first before I move on. Ding. Nice. Nice. That's what I like to hear, baby. You know the inside's gonna be a pain in the ass. Cause how many floors is that? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 4 floors and a roof. Bing. I can kind of clean the inside of it. Check, that's not my prime objective. Oh, yeah. Always. So we'll clean that bar, whatever it is. Oh, right. This is going to be awkward too. Try and do it. I gotta place it. Oh, yeah. That's the closest I could probably get it. Oh no. Gotta move this way. Okay. Probably need to go up almost all the way. Yeah, probably right here's good. I might have put it a little too close, but it's whatever. Do 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 do. Yeah, definitely a little too close to this. It's making it awkward to clean. Right, that's been cleaned. That's been cleaned. That's been clean. What about this? That's clean too. And the underside of that. Now I can always clean from bottom to top with the tower. I mean, the top to bottom, I mean. Can always do that. Alright, so that's the safety railing. Whee! Thank God there's no fall damage. Okay. Need to rotate. Let's see. Probably this far away. Yeah, that's alright. I'm gonna go up one more. Right. That should be good. Voice. Excuse me. I did not mean to cough right into that mic. Let's clean the outside of this pipe railing. So I think if I clean the outside of these bad boys and getting that beautiful sound will come easier. There's some rust on some of these. Just gotta remember that. Whee! Say Hyper, I don't know if you're still here, but I'm assuming the Shadow Generations game and all that's the last game that you're excited for this year? I'm assuming. I'm trying to remember what's the last game. I don't know if the last game I'm excited for is already came out. Oh wait, never mind. I am pretty intrigued by the Indiana Jones game coming out because it's being developed by one of my favorite developers, the guys that made the recent Wolfenstein games. Yes, those guys are making the Indiana Jones game. And if anything, they know how to make a good fucking FPS. Thing is, Indiana Jones isn't 100% known to use a gun all the time. So it's going to be interesting to see how much the combat really is going to be. I think it's going to be more of a brawler, but there are probably going to be aspects where he will use a gun, because it's not like he's not unknown to use a gun. I mean, I think in the first Indiana Jones movie, he shoots a guy trying to fight him with a sword. All right. Clean that rust. All right. I think that is legitimately all of the outside of the tower. So I think we're ready to continue on to the inside, which is a fucking nightmare. Holy shit. All right. Let's have a coffee/smoke break real quickly and we'll continue. Because goddamn, the inside of that's going to be the thing that takes the longest. One floor at a time, they say. One floor at a time. Which it says I'm 84% done. So there's either a lot of pieces in little sections that are kind of like a part of the inside of the drill tower, or there are certain things in the firefighting building that I totally missed. At least they give you a list like here. So far, it looks like it's just drill tower stuff. So, I'm not too worried about it. All right. Oh, wait. Change the nozzle. Nice. Wait a minute. Why is that not clean yet? I'm so mad. Alright, seriously. There must be... Oh, is it just the edge? Is that what it's gonna do to me? It's just like, I'm not clean yet because my edges aren't clean. Since I'm down here, let's clean the undercarriage of the stairs. Sorry if this is making anyone dizzy right now. It's kind of looking at things in weird angles. I can see it making some people sick. It's like, oh god. Oh god. There's rust. Hopefully there's no rust underneath the stairs too. That would be a pain in the ass. Right. Just making sure I get the last little bits of the under part of the stairs. And I gotta clean the top of the stairs. So yeah, so I cleaned the underside. That doesn't matter if you don't clean the top side of it. All right. Oh, nice. So every wall is going to be segmented by sectors. That's good. Happy about that. That means it's very easy for me to keep track of what I cleaned and what I didn't clean. Hopefully the drill stairs are the same way. Let's see. Tower floor. Oh, this is part of the floor. Okay. So I just need to clean the rest of that floor and I'll be good. All right. So I was like, ooh. Usually, as usual, I don't like to call people out just in case you're like lurking or whatever. Hasn't been too long anyway. Because people are lurking. They got their right to lurk as long as they want. There we go. And now let's click this side. Alright, there it goes. Should I install the normal sauna generations? So, tell me if I'm correct. Is the Sonic generation, the newest one, just an extension? Like, is it the same game, but now it adds like shadow chapters and stuff like that? It's more of a remaster. But yeah, I'm just saying though that the shadow story wasn't a part of the original one, was it? So they remastered, but then they added more story and stuff like that. Okay, that's what I thought. It's like, okay, I'm just trying to figure out like what they're trying to do with Sonic Generations. It's like, is it a second Sonic Generations, or I guess it's the same game, but now they, it's remastered for current generation and they added more story to it. That's what I was confused by. It's like, wait, so is it a sequel? Should I play the first generation game? Some people would probably say, yeah, play the first generation game, but if it's the same game, I might as well just play the shadow one instead. That way I'm not burnt out playing the shadow one by the time I get to it. Which, by the way, nice little update for December. Any playthroughs that people want me to do, at least between December and January, I might not actually be able to get to because, well, baby and all that. So, yeah, just a nice little heads up. But the playthroughs shall continue. Like, I'm trying to finish Final Fantasy VII Rebirth before before the baby comes. I'm also trying to finish this game too. So technically, this is like a casual playthrough. I am trying to finish this game, including its DLC, before the baby comes. So I have to make my coffee streams a lot longer, on top of having some pretty long Final Fantasy streams. So that's the only way I'm going to do it. So there's no way in hell I can finish both of these games before the baby comes. I think the smartest thing I can do, and since I have plenty of years of experience trying to figure out like how to finish certain playthroughs in a timely fashion, the best strategy is to stop playing one game, hyper focus on one, and once that game finishes, most likely Final Fantasy, since Final Fantasy is more gameplay oriented and story oriented, I'm probably gonna have to focus on that one first, and then I can like just kind of chill out until the baby's born and just kind of play this game. That way I'm not super stressed about not finishing a game that's super heavy story oriented. So I think once our baby boy is born, man, I won't have a lot of time to play games until Lara's fully recovered and she can go out and about and all that, which will probably take a while. I forgot how long it took her to recover from Claire, but yeah, it took a little bit of time. She probably won't be working full time for a while either, even after she's kind of recovered. Aiming at a very awkward angle, but yet it's working, so I'm not complaining. And clean this wall. Rest of this wall, even though it doesn't look too dirty. I know there's going to be some dirt spots that build up over time. Let's clean the underside of these stairs. I'm almost to the roof, which is nice. I can see it. It's like the one thing I'm hoping for is that Lara and the baby and Claire and all that are pretty much in the green by the time February comes around. So here's the thing. February is a very, very chaotic month for games. That month is so jam-packed with releases that your wallet, if your wallet's not already hurting, it's gonna be hurting February, especially if you're a person that likes to buy games. And there's so many good games coming out in February that it's like, what the hell? My top priority when it comes to video games of February, though, is going to be Monster Hunter Wild. That is absolutely that's a no-brainer. Monster Hunter Wild probably will be also a contender for Game of the Year for me, too. Because if it's anything like Monster Hunter World, yeah, it hands down going to be like my favorite game. Because I'm still banging out Monster Hunter Wild. Has to be the new Bleach game. See, I've never gotten into Bleach. Like, I'm still trying to finish one long ass show to begin with, or at least trying to catch up to it, and that's One Piece. So that's another property I don't know if I like or not yet, especially when it comes to its games. I know a lot of people like Bleach, though. It's just, it was one of those animes that I kind of slept on, and I didn't know if I should start it. Because I know they have the newest one, which I don't know if they wrapped up yet when it comes to the extension of Bleach's story. I forgot if that's on Amazon or HBO or something like that. I forgot who was streaming it. But, yeah. Like, I'm on episode 546 or 8 when it comes to, it was Hulu that was streaming the latest, Bleach. But when it comes to, at least when it comes to One Piece, I'm almost halfway. Almost halfway caught up. I told Lara, it's like someone actually did the calculation that if you watch at least 2 episodes a day for a whole year straight, then you might be able to catch up. It was like, Jesus Christ. And the thing is, like, the creator of One Piece says he's never going to 100%, like, he's like, the end in sight is not there yet. Like, he says, I think he says like he has enough stories for One Piece to last him until he's dead. It's like, you shitting me? He's like, you shitting me? Do you actually have that many stories to tell in One Piece? To the point to where he's gonna die before One Piece is done? Are we gonna have another Berserk? Where it's like, are you... Well, I think the guy that does One Piece, though, at least he probably has the ending already written down. But, let's just not have another Berserk, please. Because Berserk, at least the creator of Berserk talked to his team before he passed away, pretty much telling them, like, how he thought he was going to end the story. So when that team finally wraps up Berserk's story, we'll kind of at least somewhat get to see how at least in a certain form and fashion, how the creator of Berserk is wanted to wrap up the Berserk story. Even though it's probably not going to be 100% accurate, at least his team will do at least somewhat justice for, you know, that franchise and the creator of Berserk. But yeah. You gonna think, you think that One Piece is gonna end in 2030? I think it's gonna end in 2045 to 2050. I gotta look at the age of the creator though. Maybe the manga will end, and then it'll take the anime and a couple more movies to kind of wrap it all up. I do have to say, once my kids are of age to watch One Piece, I'm going to introduce it to them, and it's going to be a show they could probably watch, and pretty much to all the way from when they start watching all the way to their adulthood. Because it's going to take them that long. It's going to take my kids probably that long to finish One Piece. Once they, if they start it and like it. If they don't like it, I'm definitely not forcing them to watch One Piece. I enjoy One Piece though. Like, it took me probably like 20 or so episodes to really get into One Piece, which is not a very good way to sell One Piece to anyone trying to recommend anyone. Like, I can't recommend One Piece to people if it took me like 20 episodes to really get into it. Because I was like contemplating, it's like, man, for such a long series and such a beloved series, why does it take me so long to really enjoy One Piece? And it's like, maybe it's not the art, because the art is what kind of got me into it, because it's so different than other anime styles, and I'm always looking forward to that. I don't like the generic, anime look anymore. I like different art styles. Like, your typical anime looking anime is so boring to me now. And another thing I avoid, like the fucking plague, is anime based in high school, which is like the majority of them. That's literally the majority of anime is usually based in high school. But I told myself, like, I'm spending at least 10 to 20 years not watching an anime based in like a school student or something like that, because it's the same fucking story over and over and over again. And I told myself, it's like, I'm gonna avoid it. I'm gonna stop watching anime like that because it's boring as fuck, and people know it. I think the creators know it, but it still makes them money, so that's why they keep making anime like that. Same thing with the manga creators. Anime wouldn't be there without the manga, because most people that make anime base it off of manga. It's very rare for anime to be a self-contained story that's not based off of something. That's another thing that disappoints me in the anime, at least the anime industry. It's like very little is original. Very, very little. I was like, oh man, where's the original stories that aren't based off of fucking high schoolers? That's why when I see like a fantasy anime that's not an isekai, I get super excited. It's like, oh my god, something that's different. Anime for at least the longest time though, at least for the past like 10 years, have disappointed me to no end. But then you got the people that have remade Devilman Crybaby and all that have like renewed my love for anime. And Japan Sinks, which is the same team. Japan Sinks and Devilman Crybaby has probably been my favorite animes in the past 10 years. Did I put an S to that? Yeah, I think anime is singular and plural at the same time. I don't need to put an S to that. There's no S in anime. That is true. Goku was never in school. That's probably why Dragon Ball is still considered some of the best anime of all time. And manga. Manga and anime. Because he wasn't based off a fucking school story. But there's a lot of factors in... There's a lot of inspiration from... What was it? Chinese mythology? Yeah, there's a lot of inspiration in Chinese mythology in Dragon Ball, though. I think it's inspired by Wukong. At least the original Dragon Ball. Because, him being like a kid with a monkey tail, having the extended pole and everything like that. The Nimbus. The Nimbus is straight out of like, I forgot what the book is called. Like Journey to the West, I think it's called. But yeah, it's absolutely based off of that. Oh yeah, Gohan had no choice but to be in school because of like Chi-Chi. If it wasn't for Chi-Chi, because Chi-Chi's all about education, man. I don't know if it's me. I'm probably the only person that had a thing for Chi-Chi. Even though she is probably one of the most annoying characters to some people when it came to like... But like, I understand why people hate Chi-Chi. But I like Chi-Chi. Chi-Chi, just something about Chi-Chi. Hear me out. Hear me out. Why not like Chi-Chi? But I think a lot of people's number one pick is like Bulma or Android 18. You would rather be with Chi-Chi than Bulma? Explain. Because a lot of other people would like to hear like the justification between like, why would you choose Chi-Chi instead of Bulma? Oh shit, I finished. Hallelujah. So that's all I cleaned in a matter of about 2 hours. That took about 2 hours to clean. Ta-da!